So, all right, with just over a week to the elections, Kenya continues to receive messages of goodwill towards the forthcoming polls from various world leaders. Today, it was the turn of the newly appointed U.S. Secretary of State, John Kerry, and the chairman of the African Union panel of eminent African personalities, Kofi Annan. Will Kista Nyabo has details of what the leaders had to say. Will Kista, in a nutshell, what did they have to say?
Basically, leaders just coming out and asking Kenya to ensure that we have peaceful elections, to strive towards peaceful elections. Of course, they want to see credible elections, free and fair elections, but mostly just peaceful elections.
Right.
Okay, so now in a tweet today, John Kerry confirmed that he had spoken to President Mwai Kibaki on phone, taking the opportunity to urge Kenyans to come together and ensure that the elections were free, fair, credible and devoid of violence. Shortly afterwards, Kofi Annan would add his voice to those of leaders calling for peaceful elections in Kenya come March 4th. In a statement, Annan drew attention to recent violent events and rising tensions in the run-up to the elections, terming this deeply worrying. He reminded Kenyans how far the country had come and the strides that it had made, and warned that Kenya could not risk a return to the brink where it tottered in 2007. Now, in the face of what he refers to as the most ambitious elections held in Kenya at a critical point in Kenya's history, Annan advised that if election disputes arose, appropriate judicial mechanisms should be used to resolve them. In his parting shot, Annan added that the elections must be peaceful, free and fair. They must be conducted in accordance with the rule of law. They must also be carried out with integrity and must reflect the will of the people. Only then will national unity, stability and cohesion be safeguarded. And this is really the message that these leaders are sending to Kenyans. Back to you, Linda.
Well, Kista, thank you very much. Of course, with a look at what world leaders had to say, even as Kenya heads towards the general election. And the message is clear. This is an election that has to be peaceful, free.